have had it bad. Is the teasing you had my heart inside.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Today I'm creating this look right here. Several of you have asked me to recreate the high ponytail that I keep wearing in several of my videos. So I just said, why not I just show you how I will be dressed for New Year's Eve. This is exactly the high ponytail, bronzed out look, same dress. I'm going to be ringing in 2018 like this, and I just wanted to show you, and I wanted you to have the first look before I actually went in and celebrated my New Year's Eve. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and as always, I've listed all of the products that I've used in today's tutorials in the description box below. With this e.l.f. poreless primer, I'm going to first prime my face and blur out all the pores on my face before I use anything over it. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Classic Beige. This is a light to medium coverage. This comes with a spatula, but I will be using my beauty sponge to dab this all over my face. And for those hard to reach areas, especially under my eyes, I just turn my beauty sponge, take just a tiny drop of foundation on the tip of this beauty sponge, and continue to dab it under my eyes till I'm happy with the coverage. To conceal my dark circles, I'm taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Nothing new, I keep using this because I love this product. I'm just going to dab a couple of dots, and then I'm going to blend it out with a beauty sponge and immediately set it with a translucent powder. And the one that I'm using today is from NYC. For this look, I want it to be extremely structured, contoured, as well as bronzed. To start contouring, I'm going to first use my concealer on the highest planes of my face and blend it out. The concealer that I'm using today is from Maybelline. It's their Master Conceal. And then I'm going to add a darker color to the hollows of my face to give it some definition and depth. And for that, I'm going to be using the Clean Color Skin Deep Foundation Stick. I almost use this as a contour stick because it's really thick. And then to set my face for a flawless finish, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Sandstorm. If you pay close attention to the way I use my brushes, I always press it on the face as opposed to pulling it. I've always explained that when you pull or drag your brush, it tends to remove the makeup. Instead, you want to press it gently onto your skin just so all the makeup sits and covers the pores and your face looks flawless. Next, using this bronze booster from Physicians Formula, I'll be heavily bronzing my face on my cheekbones as well as forehead. I'm going for that very dusky bronze look, more like a Bipasha Basu's kind of look, which I absolutely love. That's my go-to look, like a bronzed face with nude lips. I'm definitely going to be using a highlighter as well, and for that I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in Precious Petals. I'm going to be using this on the highest planes of my face, where light reflects when there's flash photography. That's when your face glows and looks pretty in those pictures. And to apply this, I will be using a flat brush, and then please observe, this part is really important. I always press the highlighter onto my skin. That way it looks like your skin is glowing as opposed to you applied something on top of your skin to make it glow. So you always want to press your highlighter. To even out the color tone on my lids, I'm going to be using the Master Conceal again from Maybelline. Using this bone color eyeshadow from my Smashbox Full Exposure palette, I'm going to set this concealer just above the crease and not on the lid, because I'll be using a cream eyeshadow on the lid. It's very hard to blend out a cream eyeshadow when you have powder underneath it. So I'm just going to be using this above the crease. And the cream eyeshadow that I'll be using on my lids is called As You Wave. This is another super shock eyeshadow from ColourPop. I'm going to fill in my lids and then blend out the edges using a blending brush. Taking this dark brown color, I'm going to start defining my inner and outer corners using another blending brush. With the residue left on the brush, I'm going to join the outer corner with the inner corner. I will also drag out some of the color in the outer corner. It's almost like forming a smoked out wing to give your eyes an elongated look. Using some black eyeshadow, I'm going to go back into my inner and outer corners and define it further just to intensify the color. And for this, I'm going to be using a pencil brush. Taking the dark brown color one more time, I'm going to smoke out just the outer half of my lower lash line, and I'm going to join it with my upper lash line. For the inner half of my lower lash line, I'm again going to be using my ColourPop Super Shock shadow in As You Wave. To tightline my waterline, I'm going to be using this Neutrogena eyeliner pencil in black. Using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Precious Petals, I'm going to be highlighting my brow bones as well as inner corners. And then I will apply a coat of L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara before I attach my falsies. And my falsies today are from Ardell. It's the Foam Ink in 810. On my lips, I'm going to be using two different products. First, I'm using this Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Adorable. And on top of that, I'm using the Stay Glossy 3D Lip Gloss from Rimmel. To finish up, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray just so all the powders on my face melt and look like skin. And this also helps your makeup to last longer. To make my Ariana Grande style ponytail, I always use my 20-inch hair extensions. These are Remy hair, so these are real human hair. And these are clip-ins, so they come with clips in the back which can be easily opened and closed. First, I'm going to take my own hair and tie it into a neat ponytail right at the crown. I like to keep it at the crown because I really like high ponytails when I go for this kind of a look. A fantastic way to neaten up the baby hair in front is to take an old toothbrush, spray it with some hairspray, and comb it backwards. So I'm going to do this all around my head just so my ponytail looks sleek. Next, I'm going to take my hair extension and I'm going to fix the center clip of the hair extension, the very middle one, right below my ponytail. And then I will start clipping in the other clips, starting with the sides and all the way in front, till all the clips are clipped in and my natural ponytail is completely covered with my extension. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. Finally, I'm going to take a strip of hair from the back. I'm going to go around the band of this extension and I'm going to pin the strip in the back of my hair.
I'm gonna make your head burn.
And that gives me a very high fashion ponytail in less than 2 minutes, especially when I haven't washed my hair and I cannot leave my hair. My dress is from the Trend Boutique. It's a very unique and a very pretty dress. It's got just one full arm and the other arm is just below my shoulder. And I will be pairing this with a set of nude pumps from Steve Madden. And this is how I will be dressed for my New Year's Eve. You got to see it first, so I'm kind of happy that I showed it to you before I even put it together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And let me know your thoughts on this look by commenting below. Also, I would love to know what you're wearing, what kind of makeup you'll be wearing, and where you will be celebrating. So let me know all that scoop as well in the comment section below. I will see you on Thursday with a brand new one. Bye, guys.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear.